Ann Morrow with Coldwell Bankers Southern Realty here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, and I have got a big listing that I would like to show you and tell you about today. Hey, this is Ann Morrow with Coldwell Bankers Southern Realty, and I have the honor of sitting here today with Mr. Brink, who is the president and CEO of HB Brink and Company Incorporated. And we're going to be talking about selling this property and the history that it has with our city here, City of Lawrenceburg. And I think you'll enjoy hearing about HB Brink and Company. Before there was Home Depot and before there was Lowe's, there was Brink's, HB Brink and Company. It started in the early 1900s, 1902, by Lewis's great uncle, and his name was HB Brink. When they first started, they actually delivered lumber in a horse-drawn wagon. And of course, you've evolved a lot since then.
Just a little.
Just a little, just a little. They made it through the Great Depression, that was in 1929, all the way through today. It has very well supported 3 generations of Brinks. There is no time during the tenure of this business that it has not been successful. Actually, Lewis, you wouldn't be selling it today if there were any more Brinks in line, would you?
That's right.
You and Dan and David and Tom are the last of the line.
I guess so.
So that brings you to a big decision, because this has been such a big part of your life, as well as the city of Lawrenceburg. It being one of the most successful businesses and the oldest building supply business. And when I say property, it is it goes from Depot Street all the way to First Street. And there are 12 buildings, including this one that we're sitting in front of, which is the store building, and it's 3,600 square feet. And there are 11 other buildings that will go with the property. And all of the inventory goes with the property. And one very special inclusion into this is that, and this is somewhat negotiable, the name of the business can be retained. Also, all of the architectural plans, the house plans, going back decades and decades, can be transferred with the property, but that is somewhat negotiable too. There's actually a treasure trove of house plans, right?
I guess you call it that.
I know you built, you drew the plans for my mom and dad's house. That was in the 60s. And I can remember coming here after school with my mother, she was a teacher, and drawing up the plans for our house. And of course, we bought all the materials here too.
That was Ed Kirstein drawing that.
It was an Ed Kirstein drawing, it sure was. Present day business, there's still a lot of loyal customers here that exclusively use Brinks, and that includes the Amish community, which I don't know if they're exclusive, but they do like Brinks. They're very loyal to Brinks, and we all know how much they build in our community and up there where their settlement is. Summing up the importance of the property, this has been a big part of Lawrenceburg's history, being located in downtown Lawrenceburg, right in the heart of our city.
This was one of the main streets of town back then.
This was one of the main streets.
Yeah. When the
Yes.
railroad was here, and they had
Depot. Railroad Depot.
right,
Mm-hmm.
and they had furniture stores.
Yes. And Dooley's was right next door, dress shop. I used to go there all the time. Things have changed, but here's the situation with Brink's. It's always been a successful business from the start. Today, it is still a successful business, and like we said, you would not be parting with it if there was another Brink to turn it over to.
Property is where we started, over on the corner in a little building.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was about a 12 by 12 building. And I've got some pictures of the old building.
Mm-hmm. And you got a picture of the horse-drawn wagon too.
Yeah.
When they first started. You weren't there, but your great uncle was.
How do you know?
Well, I kind of figured that. You'd be 120 something years old. So, as you can tell, it's a very exceptional situation where they would like to see it go to a family or an individual that's going to carry on the business. But of course, they realize that that might not be the occasion, but that's their druthers, I guess,
Right.
if they had their wish. And also, and I'm going to put you on the spot, would there be a situation where you could maybe train the new owner of the business, like,
We'll work with them.
yes, work with them and show them the ropes, and the bookkeeping end of it is what you do mainly. And of course, maybe, retain some of the current employees, if not all of them.
Hopefully all of them.
Yes, and there's 15 employees here. So we sure do hope that you let us know if you would like some more information or would like a personal tour of this property. My number is 931-242-2643. If you'd like to call me, I would love to help you, and I know Lewis would love to meet you, and looking forward to hearing from all of you on this.